To create a roundabout using Autodesk Vehicle Tracking, I need to assess where my center of the roundabout will be located and need to define the approach lane center line of the roadways that converge into the intersection. Using an aerial image from live maps, I will sketch in the center lines of the road that will be challenged through my roundabout. To construct my approach lane center lines, I'm going to use a polyline to construct a tangent straight through the east to west intersection. And I will create my tangent coming from the north into the intersection and then from the south. Using the polyline command inside of the Civil 3D, I will start the line command and using my map, I will try to identify where the center of that road is and I will sketch in my polyline for that primary lane. I'm going to repeat the same thing for the south lane. So once again, I'll just press enter inside of the Civil 3D session, eyeball where I think the center line is and construct it up to here at the top. At this time though, using my nearest tab so I can get it right to the intersection of the line. Again kinda eyeballing it here so I get close to where it attach to the main line. I will do it one more time. Now on this up here road up here, I want to straighten it out just a little bit. So again I'm gonna repeat my command, my polyline command, starting right up here where the center line is, and we are going to bring it all the way down and again eyeball where that center line is going to be. Alright, so now I have my center lines converging into this area. I'm going to save my drawing file and now I can go through the roundabout design. To create a roundabout design in vehicle tracking, we will define the roundabout details. Pick the center point for the inner circle island and identify the approach road center lines that converge into the intersection. Using the ribbon roundabout panel, I will click Add Roundabout. In the roundabout details, I can specify a unique and meaningful name for my roundabout and provide a description and any notes that I want to include. I will toggle on Calculate Elevation to have the roundabout be placed using elevations from my existing ground surface. The roundabout island geometry is optimized from the design standard and I can use it as is or alter it for your design. For example, I want to use the whole numbers for my roundabout design. So I will refine the center island diameter and apron width. Changing this value will update each inscribed circle diameter for my roundabout. I will leave the appearance set to the default draw style, but I can change this later. For or even modify the style to turn on or off roundabout details that are displayed in my drawing file. Under the surface creation, I will select my existing ground surface and toggle on the option to project plan onto final surface. With my roundabout details set, I will click OK. Following the prompts, I will pick the center point for my roundabout design. For my design, I will use a near snap to split the difference between north and south approach center lines. Following my cursor prompts, I will select my approach center line. So starting with the north approach road, upon selecting the approach road, I can specify a meaningful name along with the description and any notes that I want to add. For the approach and department lane width, I will set this value to a whole number, well, making sure to stay within the min max values of my design standard. After entering the details for my first approach road, I will click OK. Following the command prompts, I will repeat the same step for my three remaining approach roads. When I am finished, the roundabout will be added into the drawing file. The roundabout object consists of design geometry and details that I can use for review and for my final deliverables. The design geometry includes the roundabout island with apron, the edge of pavement lines, and the fastest path for channel vehicle through the intersection. Additional roundabout details are reported in the heads-up display that is anchored to each approach lane. Errors in the roundabout design will be flagged with a warning symbol and text label. And if signage is turned on in the roundabout properties, I will see small blocks throughout the roundabout to indicate traffic flow details. Rotating the view displays the blocks in 3D for a better visual. Like other civil 3D objects, the components that make up the roundabout can be controlled in the roundabout style. In the style settings, you can turn on or off the components in the roundabout and apply the cat standard for those features that are visible. After making a change to the style and closing the style settings, the drawing file will update. Now that I have added my roundabout to my drawing file, I can make some refinements.